Hey, good evening, everyone. My name is Brandon, and today is day 8 of my Zero to Pro Ethical Hacking series. So, I train every day, one try a hack me room, one new skill, always ethical, and by 30, I'll be a professional hacker. So, I'm going to jump right in. We're going to go to try hack me. I'm actually going to close out some of the tabs I have open. I just finished with work and I'm kind of just hopping right in it, keeping the flow going. I just came back from the gym as well. All right, let's go to try hack me. I just wanted to give a shout out. Thanks for the few people who have been commenting on the videos and liking the videos and just showing support. Uh, Means a lot. I really wasn't expecting anyone to look at these videos. This was more of just my own personal challenge. So the fact that there are people watching and are interested in the content and hopefully on a similar path, maybe a learning path for hacking, I thank you guys for supporting me. It's kind of it's like it helps motivate me. Um, Besides just being disciplined. So I'm going to look for a medium room. Um, Small. Test your enumeration skills on this boot to root machine. I'm gonna go for this void execution. It seems interesting. So let's join the room and we'll get prepped. Please help us find the vulnerability and craft an exploit for the new. Ooh, craft an exploit. Ooh, this might be hard. Craft an exploit for the new void service. Alright. This should be something. I wasn't. Oh, I don't know what I got into here. Oof. Hopefully, there's a good guide or something. It's rated 2 on the difficulty scale, so we'll see. Right, I'm gonna make the directories here, so everything's nice and organized. So this is called Void Execution. Looks like it was also part of the competition. I can't remember, Hackfinity battle. So that's cool. It's a nice little official room. Let's go into Void. You know what? I need to turn on my VPN so that way I could join this room. Alright, cool. We got that going. Now that we got the VPN going, I'm just waiting for the virtual machine to start so we could start enumerating. And look at that. Right on time. Alright. It was a little early. Boom. Now we got the pings back. Room should be online. Maybe I should give it just a few. I'm going to do a light scan. Maybe just a very simple mmap scan. Nothing crazy. No switches or anything. Just until the service is fully up. So it looks like we're fine in HTTP. Always great. Let's take a look at what that is. Just a very quick peek as it's the Ubuntu default, or the Apache 2 default page. So it looks like we could probably go buster this. I might have that running in the background as we do the initial enumeration. I'm going to go buster this just for the initial enumeration. Then we're going to run a deeper scan with nmap. So let's go to the right directory. Am I not in the right directory on this one as well? Okay, so I'm going to go to the right directory. Try hack me, and this is void. Cool. And we're going to do the same thing on this one. I'm actually going to close the tab and then open it just like that. Alright. Let's see. So, on this one, I'm going to run a go buster. So, the URL is it's nice and simple. Let's get the word list going. It looks like it. excuse me, be using sec lists. So we're gonna go over to discovery. I believe it's web content. Then let's use big.txt. I gotta close that out. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. Let's do big.txt. Alright, so that's going to do its enumeration here. Try to search for any directories. And let's do a real nmap scan on here. So we're going to throw out some scripts. I should probably. SC is the standard scripts. SV identifies service versions. PN, I think that's just a force. Just think if it doesn't, it's a force. ON, nmap. So I'm just putting all these results into a text document. And the IP address is this. And we're going to do all ports. I'm double tapping V to make it more verbose so I can see what's going on. And it looks like we found port 9008. Okay. Let's pause the video real quick and I'll resume when we get the results of both the GoBuster and the nmap scan. Alright, and we're back. So the nmap scan revealed port 9008. And I think we might have saw that right before I paused the recording. So I'm going to make this a little bigger just so we could read it. So, port 9008 OGS-server question mark. Send to void execution voided. No, send to void. One service unrecognized despite returning data. Okay. It's throwing some things here. Okay. So let's take a look and find out what. I'm gonna actually run this script just to see what we find. And this IP address was. It was 10.201.103.172. We're gonna make that verbose. Let's take a look at the old Google, see what we could find about port. I don't remember what the port number was. 9008. Let's take a look. See what port 9008 is about. Okay. I think it was port 9000. That's not exactly what I was looking for. It was 9008. I knew it was 9008. Port 9008. And obviously that's a very poor search result. Let's do port 9008 OGS-server? Question mark? Vulnerability. Let's see what we got here. Probably well-known services to the port. It would be a better. Now, obviously, I don't want to just click on the walkthrough here. I want to see what I can find. I'm going to actually try this just to see what we get. Send to void execution voided. Interesting. Let's see what the script Vuln came back with. Maybe if I actually did have the right port here at 9008. Okay, and while it does that, I'm gonna go back here, send to void execution. I'm gonna pull a burp suite just to see if maybe there's something happening in the background that I'm not aware of. It's a deeper dive, rather. Okay, and we're gonna open that up. Did it find anything? Okay, yeah, we're definitely gonna need burp suite here because I don't know what's going on port 9008 here. Let's go to proxy. We're gonna open its own browser. I do not remember that IP address. 10. It was even okay. Oh geez, come on. Okay. 10.102 10.201 103 172 port 9008. And I'm not getting a response now. 10.201 103 172 908. Why am I not getting a response now? I'm going to intercept forward invalid HTTP response. I don't know what I'm doing wrong here. HTTP. Let's forward that request. But it works perfectly fine in Firefox. Is there anything of note? Storage. Cookies? No cookies. So right off the bat, I'm kind of stumped here. How did it go with that enumeration for... Okay, let me try enumerating port 9008. Malformed. I don't... I thought that was weird how, So, is there any hint? I am kind of lost here. Access... Oh, you could download the files here. That must be what I have to do. Can I download the files? Now this is kind of interesting. Home, try hack me, void execution, extract the there. Okay, close, close. So this got interesting. What are these things? Elf. LSB. Elf. Alright, I'm gonna need to get some help here from chat. Because what in the world are these files? What is Elf 64? Executable file format used primarily on Unix, such as Linux. Am I supposed to run this? This seems like such a bad idea to run this. Read elf? Apparently this is a command for it. LD? Um, what is the point of this thing? Void Unix. I don't know if I'm supposed to run this. This seems so... the IT person in me is like, no, why would you run something you have no idea? But it's part of a try hack me rule. There's no chance this would be bad. I gotta look at a walkthrough before I execute this, because the paranoia in me is just like, but what if somehow it escapes the virtual machine and now I have ransomware on my computer because I just didn't know what I was running? Totally just an over exaggeration of something that could happen, but I just running something you don't know, like, it's crazy to me. Like, why would I play the gamble game? All right, let's see what did I just get myself into? Oh no, I think I might switch rooms. This does not look easy by any means. I'm gonna pull up the walkthrough here just so. Void execution is a binary exploitation challenge where we must execute custom shellcode on a target system. The challenge involves a server that reads our input into memory and attempts to execute it as code with certain restrictions in place. Our goal is to bypass those restrictions, gain a shell in the target, and retrieve the flag. Start by scanning. 9008 is where we find voided or forbidden. I didn't get the forbidden. And you know what? I think I did get forbidden. I got a couple of, I could even connect to it sometimes. Nmap wasn't able to identify the exact service, right? Let me know this is a custom service that will exploit to gain access. So, we'll analyze this locally to understand the vulnerability using Ghidra. Okay, so, elf decoder? I think we could do this. I think we could do elf decoder. And maybe I'll understand it a bit better. Now, I don't have quite a lot of confidence I'll understand it better, but it's a path we could take here. So we're going to try hack me. I wonder if I could pin this. To bookmarks, there we go. Void execution. Okay, void execution does not help me understand what this could be. In fact, I think I might be more lost. Okay, what in the world am I looking at here? This seems incredibly hard. Check sec. I think I might have to do a room about elf because this is beyond me. So that's what we're doing. We're doing a room about elf today. Because what in the world was that? practice challenges. Elf. Reversing elf. That was nice. That was nice and easy. To find. I don't know about the room. Let's start with a basic warm up. Can you run the binary? So let me make a whole new thing here. We're done. We're done with that. That's insane. Make directory elf trading. See. Alright, trained to be an elf today. Alright. So let's start with the basic. Can you run the binary? Now, what in the world does that mean? And why is there no assistance? I was kind of hoping it would teach me. Which, I mean, I guess it kind of is. But trying to figure out. Now, I'm going to first pull up a walkthrough because there's no other way I'm going to be able to do this. And excellent, someone has done it. So, I'm going to make little notes here. And we're going to call this reversing elf. So, we're going to try to crack one. Right, so let's go to our downloads. Let's see, make sure that's there. And we're doing crack me, okay. Let's take downloads. Crack me. We're going to pull it right here. Alright, so let's do strings first. So let's take a look at strings. And we are getting a little big now. Let me just make that bigger or smaller. There we go. Rather. Okay. Alright. So what am I looking at here? So the key string of interest is no. Oh, it's right here. Apparently this is the key string of interest. I'm going to make a note of that. Now, I don't know why it's the key string of interest. So when we do strings on crack me on the name of the elf file, we find that. What am I supposed to do with that? These are, I don't know. This is something of note. Password okay. What am I supposed to do? We use readar2 for further analysis. And I have this installed. Why does it crack me 6? Can you run? What is the flag? I'm not supposed to know what the flag is yet, right? Crack me 7. Oh, I'm on the wrong. No wonder I have no idea what's going on. Don't worry, this is just beginner. This is beginner. Oh, I literally just run it. I didn't even need to. Why can't I run it when I do this? Oh, I need to change the mod so it can be run. Not that kind of elf. Okay. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, so we just ran it. Nice and simple. Crack 2. Okay. I suppose we could just close Burp Suite. We don't need that right now. Just turn into a whole different challenge. I mean, great. That's how it goes, you know? Gotta learn the stuff somehow. So, find the super secret password and use it to obtain the flag. So maybe that's where strings comes in. So this might luckily be a bit easier than I thought it would be. I thought this would be incredibly hard. So we're gonna go downloads and we're gonna grab Crack Me 2 and we're gonna put that right here. So let's Gmod that one. I think this might have to do strings, but I'm gonna execute 2 on this. Oh, password 1, 2, 3. Okay. Strings, Crack Me 2. Let's see what we find. Okay. So it looks like the password is super secret password. This is funny. Cool. So we did a little strings on that. Let's put that strings crack 2. And let's grab the flag. So this looks like just I got Gmod it. I always say Gmod. It's change mode. Crack Me 2 super secret password. If I submit this flag, I will get the points. Excellent. Alright, use basic. And we're gonna Crack Me 3. Nice. Pulled right in. And strings Crack Me 2. 3. Come on, even my aunt Mildred got this one. So this is base 64. Okay. So base 64. Do I have to put this in a file? I don't know if I have to put it in a file. I'm gonna try it with okay. Ah, my goodness, I hate when that happens. Remove whatever nonsense I just created here. Oh, nice, it didn't do anything. Good. And to Crack Me 3 decoded. Crack Me 3 based. LOL. Base 64 crack Me 3 based. Cracked Me 3. I think it's this. That's what I want. Crack Me 3 based. Oh, cracked. Duh. Cracked. For your second lesson, unbase 64, all the things. Okay. Which is this? No. Whoopsie. Crack 3, we just use base 64 to okay. Okay. Crack Me 4. Let's close that. Analyze and find the password for the binary. Cracked. I always keep doing that. Okay. And strings Crack Me 4. This time it is stricken. The string is hidden, and we use string comp. What is string comp? Compares the string 1 to C string. This function starts comparing the first character of each string if they're equal to each other. One sec, I'm just turning the heat on. Okay, and what am I on? Okay, string. What are the strings? Are those the strings? So, it's telling me to use this thing called ltrace. Okay, ltrace. Crack me 4 test. Cracked me 4. Sure. I don't know what ltrace is, but that's what it's recommending. I mean, hey, gotta learn how to do it. Okay. Ltrace. Oh, test. Sudo. Oh, I gotta change mod it. Change mod. Crack before. I wonder if I could have just executed it just like that. Without doing ltrace. Test. Okay. So when I do this, what does ltrace do? I don't think I ever would have known that without learning about it somehow. Okay, so, well, now we know. Crack 4 was, we used ltrace. Crack 4. Interesting. So, this appears to be the password. Oh, it's doing the comparison right in front of me to test. That's great. Okay. Alright, crack B5. What will be the input of the file to get output? Good game. Downloads. Crack me. Let's put it here. Let's do crack me 5. I spelled crack me wrong. And I also put a slash. Okay. Let's do that. Crack me 5. Enter your input. Always dig deeper. So strings, crack me 5. Stack check fail. Let's try the ltrace thing again. Crack me 5. Test. 18. Was I supposed to type a number? What is that? Is that what I need to type? Crack me 5. Paste selection. Um, why am I having to type? I don't know what's the. Oh. What the hell? Okay, I don't know what we're doing here. Okay, we did L trace. What are the odds I just put that in? Okay, okay, so we did the same thing. Um, okay, so crack me 6. Analyze the binary for the easy password. Analyze. I wonder if that's the radar thing. I gotta move this. Downloads. Crack me. Change mod. Crack me 6. Strings. Good luck. Read the source. Okay. It definitely wants me to do radar. Um, it says use Ida, Ghidra, or Cutter. And I don't know if I have any of those. Like, uh, unless this comes pre-packaged with it, I could just probably download Ghidra though. I'm sure that's like a. Now, is this the right Ghidra? No idea. However, it popped up. So, I mean, what's the worst that could happen here? Right? Alright. Hopefully this is nice and quick. It looks like 20 seconds. Then it looks like, yeah, we're just reading the source code for this elf file using Ghidra. So I'm going to make a note of that. Okay, so I don't think we did anything special so far, right? Okay, I'm just going to pause it and then resume once we are finished installing Ghidra. Alright, I'm back and we just got Ghidra going here. So I'm going to just type Ghidra and see what happens. Hopefully it just opens up. We don't gotta worry about it. Beautiful. I agree. Cool looking logo. That's sick. I don't know what any of that means. Insert tables. Alright, let's open this up. I guess maybe start a new project. We don't need to share it. Whatever. I don't know. Crack me reverse. I'm gonna put this in try hackery. Whatever. Next. Finish. Okay. Import file. Try hack me. Now let's see if I even brought that over. Okay, there's a lot of nonsense in here now. I should have. Let's see what we get. Okay, looks right. Saw elf. That's a lot of words. I'm totally guessing this is how it works. I mean, I could be completely wrong. This could be the wrong program. Yeah, analyze. Sure. This looks so overwhelming. Like, this is all memory locations, and now obviously I have to scroll down, but what am I looking at? This is incredible. I just don't know what I'm looking at. How do I read this? Now, I need something to teach me how to read this, because that's not. Like, what did I just look at? So, we want to go to the functions. Functions? Oh, oh, okay. So, main. So, this is. Password's not okay. Password's okay. Password, good luck. Print F. Good luck. Read the source. Compare password. Void. Param. What did I just do? This is. This is incredibly hard. Okay, so void compare present or password int ivar equals my secure test. What? Return uvarl? Is this a password? 337 pwd? Where is it? Try hack me. What was the password? No. 337 dash 1337 dash pwd. Okay. Okay, that. Wow. That was. That was. That. Wow. We downloaded Ghidra. We went to functions. I don't know. What would I look at? Just. I gotta open that back up. No, else if statement. Where is just right here? Okay, crack 7. That was. Whew. We're not getting any easier here, it looks like. That's for sure. Analyze the binary to get the flag. Oof. This seems tough. Alright, I'm gonna say allowed to be executed. I think I got a. That's probably fine. Alright, okay. Ghidra file. Import. Alright, so we got functions. Let's go to the fun. Um, what? What in the world? I'm just gonna put this on my other screen. Just so it's easier to. I'm gonna keep. So. Fun? Is that just like a give flag? Void give flag. Int ivar. What? Give flag? I am like amazed. Main. Okay. Add numbers. Don't know what this means. What is your name? If doesn't equal what? Is that 1? Return 1? Hello. If local 4, and what is local 14? Where did this even come from? Okay. If local 14 equals this, wow, such a hacker. And what is this? And how do I even get local 14 to be it? Enter first number. What is this? Enter first number. Enter second number. What? I don't think this was decimal. Converts to decimal number 31337. Okay. Add numbers. 3, 1. What? Hello? My name? What? Say hello. I, I can't even believe this. Like, what is this thing? I've never done something like. Crack me 7. Oh, okay. So instead of putting one of these options, I just. So let me go back. Oh, instead of putting in 1 or 2 at the beginning, I put 14. I see. I put 31337. I see. That makes sense. Why is my try hack me not logged in? Come on. Whatever. Alright, the last one. Analyze the binary and obtain the flag. Now, obviously, this is going to be the hardest one. And yeah, let's see what we got. It's a little difficult, that's for sure. I'm going to execute it, just see what it is. Okay, it wants me to put a password in. So, what happens if this access denied? Alright, let's open up Ghidra. This file. Import. Hack me. Yep. Sure. Cool. Great. Let's find functions. Let's go to main. Okay. Is it just this? Is it just this? Else. I mean, it just seems like it's this, right? Why wouldn't it be that? My heat's like burning me. Give flag. What is this? For if? Is this like a plus? This is a for loop? And so is this like if equals? As long as it's not 0, it keeps going up by 1. What? This is incredible. So I don't know if this is it. I'm just gonna try it because why not? All right. I mean, is this the password? Did that work? I don't think that worked. I'm gonna try that again. Negative 88926207. Amazing. All right, that easy room actually was wonderful. That was a great new skill that I have. Maybe I'll circle back to that other Triacme room. I don't know when. Maybe soon. We'll see what's going on. All right. Thank you all. I hope you all have a wonderful night, and I'll see you tomorrow.